Welcome back, Stassa 23 here, back again with some knife therapy, and today I have another unboxing for y'all. This one's really exciting, and I will explain more in a second. I started this package because I don't know if y'all watched my Civivi unboxing that I did the other day. That one was a huge pain, and this one's done the same exact way where they put this tape all the way around it. I don't like that. So I went ahead and found the seam before I started the video and then took my information off of here. And let's get into it. Let's see, let's make sure I got everything cut. Does it come up or down? Damn it, like this. Okay, so what do we have here? We have a Microtech. Ooh, that doesn't look like the normal Microtech box, because it isn't. So if you haven't, if you're not aware, Microtech has decided to take one of their models that they used to make only in custom variations. Called the Socom Bravo, and they wanted to be able to let more people experience it and bring the cost down some, because those I think started at around $1,500 if I remember correctly, and they haven't been around for a good while, or at least not that I can recall. So they decided to ask Reich to make these for them, and they did so. So let's see. There you go. Pause and read. And the Socom Bravo TE titanium handle, bead blast standard. I hate that bead blast. So blue titanium pivot collars, carbon fiber scales. So this is going to be the different looking box. It's a little different. I don't have a regular Microtech box on hand right now. Oh, I'm excited about this. So paperwork. There's the drop point, Socom Bravo. So there's some pause and read if you would like to check that out. And this is just an unboxing. I'll do a dedicated review and testing on the knife as soon as I get that done. It will be posted on the channel, so if you're interested, you can check that out. Let me put this down. So here's the knife. So basically what the difference is between this, let's check out the action. Nice action. I went with the Tanto blade, and here is the regular Microtech produced by Microtech in the Tanto variation. This one has the fuller. I think looks sick. It's the exact same design. Add the fuller, add the titanium frame with the carbon fiber inlay, the full titanium backspacer, and this one's aluminum clamshelled, and also milled titanium pocket clip. And then something that bugs a bunch of people, never bugged me, is the tip up pocket clip instead of only tip down. Other than the titanium hardware. So basically, if you would have got this knife from Microtech, like I said, it would probably start at like $1,500, or maybe more than that. I don't remember exactly how much the Bravos cost, because this is a lot of extra work here. You have nice inlay of carbon fiber that looks pretty good. One thing, I've never owned a Reich knife personally. However, every year at Blade Show, I stop by their booth, and one thing that I can take away from Reich is their machining ability is outstanding. So there's the Reich logo right there. These are in M390. Still have your external stops right there for your side-to-side rigidity, bank vault lockup. Initial, let me see something. Yeah. See how on the edges of this one, they have it softened. They knocked the edge off. It's just subtly rounded right there. that's pretty darn comfortable. One thing that I've noticed just by grabbing this one, and I mean this is not the actual testing that'll really let me know how it feels. When I squeeze down on here, this hard line from the carbon fiber, let's see, I don't know if you can see that. There's a hard line right there just to keep that crisp. They decided, you can see it right here when you look up here. It's not sharp, but right up in here where it gets a little thinner, right there, it grabs my fingers. Here too, where it gets really thin, you can see how crisp that edge is. Now I could get rid of that with a piece of like 1500 grit sandpaper on a corner or something and just rub it down there. If it bothers me in the actual testing, I will do so. Let's see, how's the action? It's smooth. It's smooth on the open for sure, like a hydraulic feeling. Now this is a brand new knife too. Yeah, definitely smooth, and it flips out nicely, but it's not really a free dropper yet. Oh, let me try that again. Oh, yep, Spidey flickable. Something else I'm noticing. Now this could just be for my hands, but whenever I disengage it like this, it's rather uncomfortable because they did a very shallow chamfer right there, and this line right here is borderline sharp. And I know why they did it, because you have your steel lock insert and you don't want to make that too thin. So there, that's what happens there. So what I'll probably do is just soften that edge right there, so it's not as hard. If you get all the way up on here, you're definitely going to feel these things. That's sharp too. Very sharp. You can see that they're hard angles. So don't get me wrong, I love the knife. Whenever I was just getting into the YouTube scene around probably, I don't know, was it 8, 9, 10 years ago? I'd been in the hobby on the forums for a long time, but that was when YouTube was getting, like there was a lot of knife YouTubers that were really popular. And I forgot who it was. It might have been Tough Thumbs, Tough Knives, back whenever he was a knife modder. I think he had one of the custom Socom Bravos or he was checking it out, and I absolutely loved the knife and definitely couldn't afford the price tag on them then. And the only way you could get something like this is if you bought a clone, and that wasn't happening. I'm not gonna look down on anybody that does that. I personally just don't. I don't know. I would rather save my money and get something authentic, so you know what you're getting. With a clone, you don't know what you're getting. You could get pot metal for all you know. But I'm excited. For anybody who doesn't own a Socom, here's a size reference. This is the Ontario Rat Model 1. So it's a big knife. The Rat 1's a full-size knife. Oh, and there's one more thing for anybody stuck around that cares. Two things. First, let's check the sharpness. Yep, let's see that tip sharp. In tanto area. Whew, I think the tanto area might even be sharper than the main bevel. Okay, one thing that I wanted to check out, just because of the different company making these. One thing I loved about my Socoms is even though you have this huge blade stock that looks like it's the same, even though you have this huge blade stock, it comes down to a pretty thin edge. I think my Tanto comes down to 17 thousandths, I think. May even be less than that. It's just been a while. So let me zero that out. And let's check it out. On the straight part, we'll do this for the review too, so where I can really look good, but because I'm looking behind the camera. Yep. Well, they didn't happen here. I don't think that's what the regular one was. I know my drop point's nice and thin. Man, this one's, well, maybe not. Maybe I just got it too. Yeah, this one's about 25 thousandths behind the edge. So let me check what this one is. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, this one is a good bit thinner than that. Sorry, I gotta look at my busted up thumb. I wish it would get better. Still all mangled up. Let's check this one out. Can't see the bevel. $17 thousandths, yeah. So that's unfortunate. You can see it's starting to get battle scars on this one. We'll see how it performed in, everyday cutting task. What do y'all think? If you hate the fact that they decided to do this one overseas, I get it. I respect your decision, because that's your decision and only your decision. But who else is excited about the new Bravo? And if I like this one enough, I'll probably get a drop point as well. But I'll tell you right now, they can't, if you were like, oh, I'm going to get one of these instead of one of these, this one is still, look at that. Ooh, this is an awesome knife. This thing is, look at this, ridiculously smooth, lightweight, comfortable in hand. That one is nowhere near as comfortable in hand as this one. So, and this one's just a well-oiled machine right here. Ridiculously smooth. I think this one is like that as well. Oh, that's something I want to see. On the Microtech Socom, let me see if I can show you this. There is a detent ball ramp right at the bottom, right there. You see that little hole, that little spot right there on the lock face, the bottom. So when you go to close this, watch, there's the detent. I can easily push it past the detent. Let's see if they got one on this one. Yeah, lock's not the most comfortable to disengage. Bummer. None here. Let's see if it matters on this one. No. Where is it clearing? It clears it almost right away. So that's how far you have to go before it clears the detent ball. Let's see how far. I think on this one, it's a little bit further. Yeah, look, this one's like this until you clear that detent ball. But this one has a detent ball ramp, so it's very easy to push it past. So there you go. Y'all stay tuned for the full testing and review of the Socom Bravo. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them down below. Let's keep everything civil down below, regardless of how you feel about the knife. And I hope everybody's having an absolute wonderful day, and I will see y'all on the next one. Peace.